KUAM TV8, first on Guam. KUAM News headlines are presented by Calvo's Insurance, protecting Micronesia for 85 years. Matson and the Adahi Itano program. Apply at matson.com. Cars Plus, Guam's automotive leader in sustainability and electric vehicles. Learn more at carsplusguam.com. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. And King's Restaurant, serving your local breakfast, lunch, and dinner favorites for over 45 years.
Ahead on KUAM News Primetime, the governor meets with doctors as she continues seeking support for her proposed medical complex in Barrigada. Plus, a second victim injured in a serious car crash in Aston dies. Police continue to investigate the cause of the crash. And it's Giving Tuesday, the global day of generosity blooms in the Marianas, with many promoting acts of kindness. Good evening. Welcome to KUAM News Primetime. I'm Nick Delgado.
And I'm Destiny Cruz. Happy Giving Tuesday. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day.
Governor Lulian Guerrero continues her public outreach to drum up support for a new medical complex in Barrigada, Manila area.
The latest event was Monday night at the Hilton Hotel, with an audience made up mostly of doctors. Nestor Lecanto reports.
The governor has hosted multiple presentations on her vision to build a new hospital, public health, and behavioral health campus on Crown land in Manila, but this latest outreach was specifically geared toward medical providers. We've previously reported that key members of one particular group, the Guam Medical Association, declined the governor's invitation, but many other physicians showed up, including Dr. Larry Lizama.
The governor is the governor, and the governor has a right to make a decision about what is in the best interest of the island. And this is her vision. I agree with the concept of having a complex. I think it's a vision for Guam, it's a vision for the people of Guam that is set, and we really need to be thinking about a vision for the people of Guam. I'm sorry for my colleagues who feel that they have to be the main focus of this hospital. It's not. It's for the people of Guam.
Other doctors chimed in with similar support, but at least one speaker expressed her preference for the other proposed location, Ipow Point. The former head of the governor's medical advisory board during the pandemic, Dr. Nate Berg, declined to say which site he prefers, but urged everyone to back whatever the final decision is.
I'm going to say whatever happens, just please throw your support behind it, bring your expertise, and that's it. And I'm actually extraordinarily encouraged by the reasonable approach that everybody's having tonight, right? And yeah, it is a passionate thing. And inside, I have really strong passion about this, but I'm just happy that people are bringing up the issues and saying we'll solve them. Somehow we will solve them.
The governor covered much of the same points as previous outreach events, but Monday night added that she'll have more information next week about potential federal funding for her complex. Nestor Lecanto, KUAM News.
Thanks, Ness. Well, the debate over where to build the hospital of the future has rekindled previous concerns over the plight of southern residents who are furthest away from emergency medical help. Senator Frank Blas was prompted to write to the governor about retrofitting the Southern Public Health Center into an urgent care facility. Governor Lulian Guerrero says she agrees.
I'm supportive of that. I actually read his letter last night, and I called him first thing this morning. And I said to him, Senator, I would like to work with you to make this happen. The South does need a place where they can go and be seen. But we need to be very clear about urgent versus emergent. They can handle urgent cases, but there are times where even if you go to the urgent care, you will still need emergency care. And sometimes bypassing urgent care and going straight to the hospital may be a life-saving event.
Senator Blas has called on the governor to use some of her remaining American Rescue Fund money to pay for the retrofit and for 2 new ambulances to service the South. Leon Guerrero says it's not a question of funding, but of recruitment. She's asked Public Health to seek assistance from the U.S. Public Health Department's Office of Human Resources Recruitment.
And in other news, a man who was seriously injured following a car crash in Asan on Thanksgiving Day has died. Police investigators learned late Monday that the man was pronounced deceased at Naval Hospital, Guam. As KUAM reported, a 40-year-old woman was also killed in the crash. Both were inside a Scion TC at the time. Their names have not yet been released.
Investigators say the driver of the Scion headed south on Route 1 Marine Corps Drive Thursday night when the car went into the oncoming lane and collided with a Hyundai Tucson. The cause of the crash is ongoing. This marks the 29th traffic-related death on Guam this year. Justices in the Supreme Court of Guam denied defendant Juan Mendiola's request to have his manslaughter conviction overturned. A jury finding Mendiola guilty in the 2020 deadly shooting of Peter Rios. Mendiola appealed his conviction, alleging COVID-19 protocols deprived him of his rights to a public trial. He also claimed self-defense.
The High Court affirmed his conviction, stating Mendiola did not timely object to the closure of jury selection. Justices also ruling that prosecutors offered sufficient evidence for the jury to find that Mendiola did not act in self-defense beyond a reasonable doubt. Mendiola is serving 25 years in prison. A man is arrested in a stabbing reported in Dededo early Monday morning. 45-year-old Dickerson Errol is charged with aggravated assault. Court documents state the alleged victim was drinking with Errol when the two got into an argument.
Errol allegedly punching the victim multiple times before stabbing him with what initially appeared to be a knife. A witness allegedly telling police he saw them with a pair of scissors. Errol allegedly admitted to attacking the victim before the victim fell to the ground. Another delay for a woman now who admitted to dealing drugs on Guam. The court now at odds over how prosecutors handled vital information in the case.
KUAM's Julian Hernandez reports.
Another delay in the sentencing of a woman who admitted to dealing meth on Guam. Prior to her sentencing hearing, defendant Monica Rose Calvo gave the feds a list that included 30 drug dealers and users on island. But instead of learning how long she will spend in federal prison, Calvo spent Monday afternoon watching Chief Judge Francis Tidinko Gatewood and Federal Prosecutor Maravik David disagreeing over how the U.S. Attorney's Office handled the case. As KUAM reported, prosecutors previously told the court that the information Calvo gave as part of her cooperation was unreliable, the conversation only leaving Tidinko Gatewood frustrated. The chief judge stating, "Oh God, so there is no consistency in the U.S. prosecuting attorney's office? My question is, should a defendant who works closely with the agents, should they get feedback? Doesn't she deserve that? If they investigated this fully and there's no value, doesn't she deserve that?" David responding, "To my understanding, I think they did," adding, "There's a reason why communication is different. Each prosecutor handles their case differently." The chief judge also once again asked DEA agent David Elliott about working with Calvo on the list of names and why he considered some on the list to be unactionable. Elliott telling the court she cooperated, but what I mean by unactionable is that we do something about it, nothing came out of it. She had the opportunity to bring the names to me. Tidinko Gatewood asking, "Are you saying she only gave you names? She provided names but did nothing. She didn't offer." Elliott replying, "Yes. The person who wants the dope has to contact her. It's never them waiting for me. It's we wait for them." However, defense attorney Cynthia Akube contends her client, despite fearing for her life, has been willing to fully cooperate with the feds and had even provided some of the names before being offered a plea deal. Defense adding the only reason Calvo did not offer more information for certain names of the list was because she disobeyed a court order and was put back in prison. Calvo, who faces 3 years in prison, has since pleaded guilty to conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine hydrochloride. She remains in federal custody and is scheduled back in court on Thursday. Julian Hernandez, KUAM News.
Living under a canopy since Typhoon Mawar devastated his home. A Chamorro Land Trust property resident unable to rebuild his home as he waits for the CLTC to provide him a loan guarantee.
The resident telling commissioners the months-long wait hurting his family. Mitsuki Hirayama has the story.
A father's months-long desperate plea to the Chamorro Land Trust Commission, leaving him in frustration.
I have a disabled child. I have a wife that's sick. And I'm living under a canopy. Very shameful.
Like many others, Chamorro Lantra's property resident Jose Shargaloff Kinata applied for a U.S. Small Business Administration disaster relief loan after Typhoon Mawar devastated his home. That was 6 months ago. He says he and his family are still living under a canopy, and when it rains, it floods.
You guys are living under a solid roof. When it rains, nothing leaks. Me, when it rains and it winds, the canopy shakes. When it rains, it gets flooded. I can't leave my place. Come on, man, wake up.
As he lives on Lantra's property and does not actually own the land, SBA requires CLTC to guarantee his loan in case he is unable to pay for it. He says it's his 8th time coming before the CLTC asking for the status on the loan guarantee. The holdup?
I need help.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters,
I understand.
we need help.
I mean, do we need to meet with your deputy? Or
Give me
No,
something.
I think the commission has already done everything
Yeah.
that it needs to do, and now it's just, you know.
We need to fast track to help the disaster.
do we need to meet with the AG himself? I mean, you know, we'll ask, we're more or less big.
What I'm saying is that I haven't even seen it, so I don't even know if there's any issues.
CLTC's legal counsel, attorney Kristen Finney, insisting there is no delay on their part. She says the Attorney General's office just hasn't received the loan guarantee documents yet and have been unable to review them.
Well, how long will it take you to review it, to make corrections and finalize it?
I haven't even seen it, so.
Kinata, leaving in frustration as a legal counsel, was unable to give him a clear time frame of when he can expect to move forward with his application.
I came here 8 times. I'm going to come here the 9th time. Look at my family here. They've been here since 12 o'clock, and they're hungry. Now you want me to wait another month? You guys are hurting my family. Some more land trust. Some more land trust not helping the people of Guam. Too many if and but A to G.
Meantime, there are over 20 other land trust residents also waiting on the CLTC to provide a loan guarantee. Matsuki Hirayama, KUAM News.
Body-worn cameras for police officers could soon become law. The bill by Senator Chris Barnett drew strong support during legislative session today. The sponsor says the cameras will serve a dual purpose of protecting the public and the public protectors.
As Lord knows, we have seen instances of brutality committed at the hands of law enforcement on our island. There's no doubt about that. But we have also seen, and I'm also aware of, other instances where law enforcement's wrongly accused of brutality, where allegations are made and investigations conducted only to find that there was no wrongdoing on the part of the officer. So the body-worn cameras offer protections, again, not just for the public, but for the officers who serve the people of Guam.
Sponsor Barnett is working on several amendments to his measure and asks that it be moved down the agenda for further deliberation later. Separately, he says GPD has already applied for a federal grant for body-worn police cameras and intends to start training patrol officers on their use. The NMI's hotel industry is in absolute desperation mode. That's according to business leaders who met with the NMI legislature to discuss the island's dwindling tourism economy.
Regional correspondent Mas Manglotnia reports.
The Saipan Chamber of Commerce and Hotel Association of the NMI sounding the alarm. The NMI's economic bread and butter are running out.
Our industry is in absolute desperation mode. Absolute desperation mode. The occupancy and the revenue generated from the occupancy that they're fielding, a lot of the members are fielding, are not covering the net. We're fielding cash losses.
Business leaders meeting with House lawmakers on Monday, alerting them to the state of the Commonwealth. Currently, there are 3 direct flights to Saipan a day with a capacity of just over 180. The latest numbers show that in October alone, the NMI received over 19,000 visitors. 16,000 are from South Korea. But it's not enough.
Less customers, less commerce, less consumption. And then, of course, there's the government austerity measures that were taken as well.
Those issues come together to create a recipe for fiscal disaster.
I'm a small business owner. I know you have big business in the room as well, but we're all the same. I'm hurting. People may say, hey, Joe, Naked Fish is always busy, but I'm down 25%. I don't know how long I can last, honestly. I really don't know how long I can hold on at a 25% reduction in sales. I'm not big business. I don't have a big line of credit.
Business leaders say China shouldn't be off the table after Governor Arnold Palacios pivoted away from them and towards the military. The Chamber and Hotel Association wrote in a letter saying excluding Chinese tourists as the primary strategy for greater resilience against geopolitical threats is at odds with current American foreign policy. That stance, they say, will dampen the private sector's ability to recover. Representative B.J. Atao says the NMI's leadership needs to be on the same page.
We need a true position. Failure to have that true position, we can't go by any means from this body over to their country to entice them to come. This bottom line is there's also another branch that's come with a position. So I think we it's good that we're sitting here together, but I think it's more important that we should be sitting with the administration at the same time.
It remains to be seen what action will follow the talks. Tomas Maglonia, KUAM News, Saipan.
Thanks, Tomas. Island leaders, community members, and law enforcement are weighing in on the topic of vaping among the island's youngsters.
All encouraging the need for collaborative solutions to navigate its complexities and safeguard public health.
Whether you're pro-puff or you don't want the smoke, it's all opinions welcome at the What's in the Air, the Great Vape Debate, hosted by the graduating candidates of the University of Guam's Master of Public Administration program. The discussion centering the topic of electronic cigarettes, hoping to gain perspectives from the community on the sale, possession, and use of these devices. John Perez is a graduate student and the debate moderator.
For this debate, we wanted to bring forward stakeholders from different sectors from our community. The policy community, the medical community, education, the business community is a major one. So that everybody with a stake in vaping on Guam, almost everybody who may have an opinion on it, we wanted to bring representatives from those fields together so that we can have enlightened, honest conversation on the topic.
It's honest conversations on the impact that vaping has on the island's youth that Perez says he's hoping to see. Perez coming across concerning data when he was researching the issue. His findings are among the main reasons for wanting to host the debate.
We found out that it was reported that 1 in 3 middle school and high school students reportedly have tried vaping. And in our schools on Guam, vaping has been one of the top violations reported by the Department of Education.
That alarming trend already prompting legislation. Senator Chris Barnett, Committee Chair on Public Safety and Education.
We've got a number of measures here before the legislature, and I think that that shows that this legislature, the 37 Guam legislature, is really committed to tackling this issue and seeking solutions that are going to benefit not just the people of Guam, but the children of Guam, because this is about keeping the kids healthy.
It's an effort to keep vapes out of the hands of the island's underaged that Barnett says requires collaboration.
It's going to take all the senators, all the agencies working together, but most importantly, it's going to take our entire community, all of the families, parents, need to take responsibility as well. A lot of parents who vape, kids see you vaping, guess what? They're going to want to vape too. So have those talks with your kids, and if you vape or you smoke, make sure that these things are out of reach of your kids.
It's a sentiment shared by Guam Police Department Chief of Police Paul Tapao, GPD teaming up with other organizations to educate young people on the dangers of vaping.
We've worked closely with DOE because you have your masses, 30,000 students working with the schools and trying to really drive home the message that these are issues in which we need to approach from a holistic standpoint, not just from the school, but not just in law enforcement and our prevention partners, but from the home front. And you be kind of taken aback by what you hear about how parents are actually enabling this. They truly believe that I would rather have them vape than smoke cigarettes, but they just don't understand the harmful effects that are in the chemicals with the flavors and everything.
Tipau says he, alongside the Thrive Coalition, will be meeting with another middle school to continue the prevention and education on vapes, e-cigarettes, and nicotine. Meantime, the Great Vape Debate is open to the public and will take place at UOG's Class Lecture Hall on Wednesday from 3 to 5 p.m.
Now to a scam alert from the local health department. Get this, it's promising fresh EBT benefits that could lead to sour consequences.
Now take a look at the image apparently circulating. Now, if you get this, the Department of Public Health Public Welfare Services Division advising the community not to engage with a bogus fresh EBT benefits message circulating through social media. Now the scam claims to give away money in the form of the assistance. Public Health asserts it has no connection to this false advertisement and reminds the community to share verified and official information. Well, coming up at the bottom half of this news hour, Giving Tuesday. Woohoo! The KUAM Care Force, along with our Spark ambassadors, went from the north to the south, meeting up with many of you giving back today.
We also head up to the CNMI as well. It all started with today being declared Giving Tuesday. Then we went school to school, business to nonprofit, picking up and dropping off donations. It's all in the spirit of generosity, and your news leader is proud to be a part of this global effort. Follow us along for more Giving Tuesday coming up after tonight's newscast. Now for a look at your world at home. Here's a view captured off West Tagatnya.
This view plus more tomorrow Christmas music streaming 24/7 this holiday season on Isla Digital Radio.
Hi folks, Robert Quigley here, America's Independent, Washington, D.C. We're on the road to the White House. 4 out of 10 voters that I meet on the campaign trail pledge their vote to me in 2024. Team America are the true centrists in the 2024 election. We are rolling out a national ad campaign and talk show. We need mom and pop donors. We need sponsors. Our goal is to inform with facts, lead with solid, indisputable analysis and evidence. Truth and common sense will make America safe and strong for everybody. We need millions. This is a call to arms. The status quo is our enemy. Go to robertquigleyforpresident.com. Donate what you can, either big or small. Join Team America. Together, we will make America work for all of us.
Paid for and approved by the Robert Quigley for President campaign.
In 2022, the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 5 won the award for World Car of the Year. So, of course, the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 6 just had to go out and win World Car of the Year for 2023. Because everyone knows how competitive sibling rivalries can be. World Car of the Year, 2 years in a row.
Jack, the data shows that people love our more flavorful Ultimate Cheeseburgers.
Show me the data. So the data's good.
The data's real good.
Honestly, it's the best data I've ever had.
My best-selling Ultimate Cheeseburgers, now seasoned as they grill.
Don't need a work break, keep the smile on your face. The moments you can't replay, and I'll be around. Whoa, you can count on me. Count on me for life.
Wherever life takes you, we're always here for you. Calvo's Insurance. Count on us for life.
Zoom Zoom! 'Tis the season for speed, and Docomo Pacific is putting prepaid customers in the fast lane. Starting November 3rd, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, every $5 prepaid card purchase from a participating store gives Docomo Pacific customers a chance to win a brand new Mazda 3. So load up at participating stores and drop off your entry to any Docomo Pacific retail store. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply. Visit DocomoPacific.com for details.
Taco Bell is so good and so cheap.
I know, right? I wonder why.
What if they know we're broke? What if they're trying to be the good guys?
Thanks, Taco Bell!
Peacock is streaming your NBC local station now.
A tip, sending police.
Get your local news and weather.
Wow, definitely one of a kind.
At home or on the go.
Mitigation process.
Plus, your favorite NBC shows. From morning till night, live.
Welcome to Today. So good to have you with us.
You make a great team, huh?
And so much more.
Welcome aboard.
That was awesome.
All in one place. Streaming now on Peacock.
KUAM Sports Ambassadors is brought to you by Subway, Powerade, and Body Armor. Rhythm is an apt term for the Team Guam athletics squad heading to the Pacific Games in the Solomon Islands. With a sport covering a range of events predicated on technique, form, endurance, and pacing, every athlete's game is distinctly their own. But the heartbeat of our track team is one and the same, focused on standing atop the medal podium and sharing the same stride.
A lot of us are used to representing a school, representing a club, but to represent your island out in an international competition where there's so many other countries involved, you know, you get a sense of you feel that different sense of pride, and that's the biggest thing for me, you know, is representing our island the best that I can, you know, and then as a team as well.
Now, the Pacific Games isn't just another meet. This is elite competition from across our region, and Team Guam is up for the challenge.
Yeah, definitely track is the backbone of any sport, so you know, I think if they understand the value in working on their speed, working on their endurance, it translates to just about any sport.
Athletics certainly is an event that exists in a vacuum, and our team is one of stars, accomplished in their own rights, that have come together with a common goal.
I mean, it's an honor just to be able to represent Guam. Just doing that is so amazing. It's such a good learning experience.
KUAM Sports Ambassadors is brought to you by Subway, Powerade, and Body Armor.
Mic check 1 2 3. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Oh, hi guys. News bites on this Giving Tuesday, man. It's all about this. It's all about the heart and that wonderful island within it, man. Thank you for everybody who made this Giving Tuesday so amazing for our island, and thank you for the news bites events that we are talking about today, because Public Health and GCC invite you to a holiday health fair on Saturday the 2nd from 8 to noon. It's at the Southern Regional Community Health Center. If you know a family that may need some assistance this holiday season, check out our friends at the Salvation Army. They were part of Giving Tuesday. They have wonderful programs and they can assist you. Toy registration is up until the 1st at 9 a.m. to noon. And as parting Tuesday, Giving Tuesday, up in Saipan, the Commonwealth Cancer Association wants to invite you to a karaoke night fundraiser that is happening from 6 to 10 p.m. Make sure to check it out. $25 or $60 for a group. Back to you guys. Check 1, check 2, check 2. Giving Tuesday. Check 1, check 2, check 1. check 2.
Jason. It's birthday wishes time.
Here's your Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club shout out submitted on KUAM.com. Happy birthday to John Weisenberger. Happy 75th birthday, John. Thank you for being the greatest and loving husband, father, and grandfather that you are. May God bless you always, your loving family.
Happy birthday! Yeah, Destiny Cruz's first pop there.
Oh my gosh.
Saying birthday wishes.
I hope
Good
I
job.
did you justice.
Next
Happy
time,
birthday.
Sing it a little bit.
Oh,
right?
okay. Will do.
That's your primetime show, everyone, but keep it here.
KUAM News Giving Tuesday special starts after the break.
Are you ready to drive into the future? Introducing the all-new BMW i Family, Guam's only all-electric luxury vehicle. Be a part of the electrifying future with the all-new BMW i Family. Now available at Atkins Kroll.
Tangy pickles, slivered onions, tender pork covered in our delicious barbecue sauce, and topped on a home-style bun. Behold, the McRib. It's not just a sandwich, it's an experience altogether. The McRib returns. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Honey, do you want some milk?
Do you ever wonder how your favorite products make their way into your local stores? Most arrive on state-of-the-art Matson vessels that transport containers of food, household items, equipment, and supplies into the islands every week. Because we know that you depend on us, we work closely with our partners to ensure that our shipments arrive on time, all the time, so you can find your favorite products when you need them. We transport the region's most precious cargo that supports successful businesses and promotes a better quality of life for our families. Matson is proud to have been the hometown shipping carrier for Guam, the CNMI, and Micronesia for the past 25 years, and you can count on us to be here for generations to come.
Taco Bell is so good and so cheap. I know, right? I wonder why. What if they know we're broke? What if they're trying to be the good guys? Yeah. Thanks, Taco Bell!
Happy day, everybody. Happy Giving Tuesday.
Happy Giving Tuesday.
Yes, we are celebrating in a very special way here at Guadalupe at the governor's office for a very special proclamation signing. And again, it's all to kick off this global day of generosity and togetherness.
Let's get to it.
This year, we continue to take inspiration from our wonderful young people. People like me, we're not getting any younger. So we are handing the reins over to these amazing, amazing next generation of leaders. Each of one is accomplished. They share the passion for community service. They have enough Amalik in their DNA. And we are so proud of the planning and organizing that these amazing young people have already put into their work. And we refer to them affectionately as Sparkies, our Spark Ambassador. And we've been engaging with them, finding out what they're interested in, what's important to them as they take over our island and society.
My name is Satoshi Ogata, and I will be representing the Giving Tuesday Youth Spark Ambassadors. On this Giving Tuesday, a day dedicated to global generosity, we, the Spark Ambassadors, are excited to showcase our acts of kindness through the Spark Ambassador program. Our campaign, led by KUAM Care Force, aims to inspire others to join us in spreading kindness. We believe that a small act of kindness can spark a movement.
I feel, how do I say this, very satisfied and very rewarded that we have leaders in the community, corporate leaders like KUAM, that really sparks these kinds of, I think, very innovative and very creative ways to continue the culture of our people.
It's almost kind of like the Giving Tuesday is, you're kind of taking the holiday season up a notch or a few notches. That's what Giving Tuesday has transformed into by KUAM, and I want to thank you for continuing to do this. And now empowering youth to action is probably the most gratifying thing that this program can evolve to.
Well, now that today has been officially declared Giving Tuesday, time to give back and see what the community is doing. Where should we go next?
Let's go to Agate.
To Mount Carmel. Wow, Des, incredible introduction here to the school, the Phoenix Hall.
Definitely a beautiful, warm welcome. We had the band playing, we had cheering, everybody was cheering for fried chicken, and most especially for Giving Tuesday. Again, we're here in Haga at Mount Carmel, and we're joined today by Magalahi Salas. He is the student body president. Magalahi, first and foremost, can you tell us a little bit about the work that it took to contribute to Giving Tuesday?
Well, the teachers, faculty, and administration sent out emails to the parents and guardians, and everything started flooding in. The gifts, the food, and all the cans. So
yeah, incredible display you guys had set up here, along with the music and the chanting and the cheering. Good job. Thank you, of course. What does it mean to you, Magalahi?
Well, to me, it means that children around Guam can get more toys, more food, and they can look better, knowing that they have something to play with and eat.
Yeah, we thank you so much for what you're doing for your community, and happy Giving Tuesday.
Happy Giving Tuesday.
I'm Julian Hernandez with KUAM, and I'm here at Papa John's in Dededo, where we will be delivering pizzas to those in need. So as part of the KUAM Care Force, we want to thank Papa John's so much for this. You're welcome. On behalf of KUAM Care Force Giving Tuesday Guam, please accept these donations from our partners, Papa John's, Burger King, and of course,
St. Paul Christian School and St. Paul Assembly of God Church.
Papa Day, we're continuing the chain of generosity here at Jose Rios Middle School in PD. And joining me is the National Junior Honor Society members and president. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great.
And tell me, what have the NJHS members prepared for Giving Tuesday?
We have prepared canned goods and non-perishables from our annual food drive. We've been doing this almost every single year. Yeah.
And what made you guys want to host this canned food drive for Giving Tuesday?
You know, it's such a great way to give back to our community, especially around this time of year. And we've been just doing it for so many years, annually. Yeah.
And how are you guys continuing this chain of generosity? I guess like in your own lives as well within the community.
I think everybody here has donated. Whenever we see, even just going into our own pantries and giving what we have.
All right, excited to give back to the community, and thank you guys so much as well. Happy Giving Tuesday to the home of the Voyagers. For now, let's check out the CNMI, what they're doing for Giving Tuesday. Our regional correspondent, Tomas Manglonia, has a story.
There's faith, there's hope, and then there's Caridot.
Caridot means charity in Chamorro, and Caridot was founded by Monsignor and then Bishop, then Monsignor Thomas Camacho, and a group of 9 like-minded community members, and they put together Caridot. And that was the mission of Caridot, was advocacy, service, advocacy, and convening. So that is to serve the community, advocate for change, and can get people together to address the needs of the community.
Laurie Ogumoro is the executive director of the organization. They've been giving to the community for over 40 years. They run a wide range of programs, including family services like a food pantry, thrift shop, and rental assistance. They also run a victim advocacy program, a victim hotline, and comprehensive services for victims of human trafficking. They provide disaster services and shelter for victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, and human trafficking.
We try to fill the unmet needs in the community. So, people that are struggling with poverty, with domestic violence, maybe they need food or rental assistance. Maybe they call just to figure out where they can go to get help. So based on the resources we have available, then we'll try to fit them in. They'll call the victim hotline, and we'll try to talk them through what they need, whether they need to go to the shelter, whether they need to get a restraining order. Then we have a program that will help them work through getting the restraining order. We'll accompany them to court because it's a scary process. Because you're there next to your abuser in court, sitting in front of the judge. So that's part of it. Whether they need rental assistance, if we have funding, then we can help them.
They are committed to helping people of all economic backgrounds. We asked what motivates them to give every day.
It's just the pure joy you get when you work with someone and you see the relief on their face or the joy on their face when you know you've helped them sincerely. When you've helped a survivor get a T visa, if they're a victim of human trafficking, and you've worked with that person for almost 2 years, because it takes that long to get a survivor of human trafficking get a visa for immigration relief, and they're from a foreign country. I mean, it's a celebration. If you help a survivor of domestic violence understand that they can leave their abuser and move on with their life, and it may take years, but that they're a strong person, but you can be that support person, and you may not understand that at the moment you help them in the shelter, but years down the line, they see you and say, I'll never forget you. We have a great team right now. And I'm so thankful for the team because CareDot wouldn't be who we are right now without the great team spirit we have. Everybody works hard together and they work well together. And I know that if you don't have that team spirit, it can't function the way it does.
Tomas Manglona, KUAM News, Saipan.
Howdy, folks. Nobody loves a Guam potluck more than I do. That's why I always bring my world-famous chicken, served any way you like it. Original recipe, extra crispy tenders, Kentucky Fried Wings, and more. Only at KFC Guam. Whoops! Well, it is finger-licking good.
Guam's auto appearance specialist, Elegant Reflections, has been providing the automotive industry with professional detailing and car care products at its highest quality, from complete detailing, full interior detailing, exterior detailing, headlamp restoration, hand washing, seat and carpet shampoo, engine degreasing, undercarriage cleaning, paint sealant, fabric protection, paint oxidation removal, and so much more. Visit us at our new location. Call 646-5555 for an appointment. Elegant Reflections, Guam's auto appearance specialist. Over 20 years of experience.
Mr. Box, I had this idea.
Is it offering people curly fries, tiny tacos, and my other fan favorites in one box for just $10? Great idea, Devin. Run with it.
Well.
My $10 fan faves box is perfect for sharing.
There it is. My dad went EV.
It's electric. Don't be shocked.
The guy who's eternally locked out of his email is going EV. Ooh.
Kevin. Look, EVIP parking.
I get it. You think they don't charge fast enough or go far enough.
Up to 80% charge in 18 minutes. Range? Heck, we could go to Mexico.
Are you Kevin Bacon?
But EVs aren't going to stop being a thing. Look at the Ioniq 6.
Maca mushroom frap for Kevin.
So just make the leap already.
Okay, watch this. Blue or red? Blue light, red light. I can also make it play nature sounds if you want.
Let's just drive.
Introducing the all-electric Hyundai Ioniq 6 with up to 360-mile range. When it comes to EVs, we're thinking of every mile.
Zoom Zoom! 'Tis the season for speed, and Docomo Pacific is putting prepaid customers in the fast lane. Starting November 3rd, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, every $5 prepaid card purchase from a participating store gives Docomo Pacific customers a chance to win a brand new Mazda 3. So load up at participating stores and drop off your entry to any Docomo Pacific retail store. Docomo Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply. Visit DocomoPacific.com for details.
Triple treat box, 3 layers deep, 10 Cinnabon mini rolls to eat, 5 breadsticks, and a pizza plus another pizza. Triple treat box, only from Pizza Hut.
Welcome back to KUAM News' special Giving Tuesday, where now we're here at the Guam Congress Building in Aganya. A resolution senators are set to sign, all for today. Let's check it out.
This resolution is from every single senator in the 37th Guam legislature. Republicans, Democrats, there's not a lot that we all agree on, but we all agree that Giving Tuesday is a great effort that's really highlighted our generosity, not just in our island, but to all of our Giving Tuesday partners around the world. We definitely commend the station of KUAM and also the Giving Tuesday Spark ambassadors for all of their hard work on this Giving Tuesday and every other one before it. And so again, this resolution is relative to recognizing the celebration and the movement of Giving Tuesday on November 28, 2023, and commending many of the island's nonprofit organizations, civic organizations, businesses, corporations, and community partners for the generosity, philanthropy, and humanitarian efforts to promote and encourage charity on this Global Day of Giving, which inspires hundreds of millions of people to give, collaborate, and celebrate generosity.
So Giving Tuesday is, like what he said, a day in the year where
our schools by hosting certain events. And on behalf of the Spark Ambassadors Sparkies, we'd like to call on our peers to continue the movement and spread kindness because kindness is free.
Again, on behalf of the 37th Guam Legislature, every single senator just wants to commend you and recognize you for your hard work, and of course also recognize our island for her generosity on this Giving Tuesday and every other one before it. And so on behalf of my colleagues, thank you for being here, Senator Amanda Shelton, Senator Jess Luan, and of course Speaker Therese M. Terlahi. Viva Giving Tuesday! To the world.
My name is Kobe Anandera, and we're here at Senator Parkinson's office today in Hagåtña, this Giving Tuesday. So yes, we'd like to know, how have you and your office decided to give back this Giving Tuesday?
Well, how we decided to give back is just be involved with the community, help try to make this Christmas very special for some people, because you know, not everyone is as fortunate as everyone else, and being able to spread that joy to a child during their formative years can really make a difference in their long-term development. And so we just wanted to be a small part of that in any way we could. We collected various goodies here. I myself was a big fan of the Transformers when I was growing up, so I wanted to make sure we had some of that. We had things like cars, we have some dolls, we had some very cool things I wish I had when I was a kid, you know, the things that I always wished for as a 90s kid. Because, you know, the 90s is kind of making a comeback, so let's bring all the 90s toys back too, right? And, of course, you know, with the big Barbie revolution, for boys and the girls, we can all be enough. When we're here working in the legislature, sometimes we are really focused on things to help people survive. But we got to remember that there's more to life than just surviving. In Christmas and the sharing of gifts and the social bonds that build between us, that helps us to really live beyond the survival. And that's what I think is important, is not just to survive, but to thrive. And you know, being able to give gifts on Christmas, that's part of that.
We just want to thank KUAM for continuing the stewardship on this excellent program on Giving Tuesday. Joined by a couple of colleagues here as we plan to give, and we hope that everybody will just be in the spirit of giving throughout this holiday season, starting with this event and continuing all the way through the entire year. So to the KUAM family, once again, you know, their corporate sponsorship and everything that you've done in making sure that this event gets the highlight that it needs, as it is a nationwide program. Thank you, and thank the people of Guam. And people of Guam, please, let's take this holiday season and really make it one special for all of us by giving. Thank you.
Merry giving. Merry giving.
Merry giving.
All right, when you are surrounded by angels on Giving Tuesday, it's a great day, and that means we are doing it right, and that means we're sharing the positivity, we're sharing the Anaphemalic spirit. And I have right here the assistant principal right here at LBJ Elementary School in Tamuning, Miss Leanna Smarts. Miss Smarts, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us.
By the way, Smarts, great name for an educator, and that is exactly what we're doing for the young people here today.
Definitely.
So what is the angel spirit right now, and how are we kind of combining that with the idea of Giving Tuesday and teaching kids, you know, to give back and to make sure that we're stewards of our community?
Well, actually, our character of the month for this month is generosity. So that's definitely tying into what we're doing here today. I know the teachers have been teaching about, you know, giving back to those that are needy, especially at this time for food, and you know, with the can drive, that's definitely what we're doing. So we're trying to tie in the generosity character of the month with this event. So it's a perfect time for this.
And I got to tell you, Mrs. Smarts, everyone I've ever known, like, you know, my cousins, their kids, everyone who's ever gone to LBJ, they always say it's a school that really fosters fun and creativity. So how are we making Giving Tuesday like really, really fun for the kids?
Well, you'll see just by walking in that the kids have really been involved in this project. They've made handprints, they've made the boxes, they have little handprints that say what they're thankful for. So, you know, it just really ties into the event, but also to what the kids are learning. And then, like you said, the fun of it, right? Making crafts and getting to really express what they're thankful for and maybe what their family needs as well.
How about you and your fellow administrators and the faculty members, like, really embracing that idea of, this is our community, this is our island, this is our society, and we want you to be part of that too.
Yeah, so, we definitely want to share that with our students, right? That because we know that our kids are coming from the community. We always think about, what are they doing? What are they living in? And as us as administrators, as educators, we're definitely like one of the first liners for that, right? We know what the kids are going through. We try to get involved with the families in that sense and support them in their needs, So I think that just this event is helping us to kind of see what the kids are thinking in that same regard.
And this is an amazing demographic, everybody, because these are the really, really little kids here at LBJ, where we've got kinder and first, right?
Pre-K.
Pre-K, kinder, and first. Young minds being developed. They accept this information really, really well, and they're going to put it into practice. All right, let's go. All right.
Happy day, guys. Darby here, and happy Giving Tuesday, Guam. We're here at Bank of Guam, joined with Leslie Leon Guerrero, their Chief Experience Officer. And we're not here to pick up money, but we are picking up donations that can make you guys' day. So tell us a little bit more about the donations.
Sure, Darby and KUAM Care Force. Welcome to Bank of Guam. So what we did is we answered the call to be part of Giving Tuesday. We give all year round, but we wanted to make sure that we involved our entire organization in this Give Today. And we did a call out with employees, and as you can see, we've collected over hundreds of non-perishable goods and toys for the kids to spread a little kindness and give a little love this holiday season.
So we did hear about Bank of Guam's Give a Little Love. What does that mean and Giving Tuesday to you guys?
Okay. So Giving Tuesday is really close to our heart. All year round, we like to give through our Find Kind initiative. And so Giving Tuesday is another way that we can include people in the momentum to inspire and collaborate with our entire community to be able to share love and spread kindness throughout our islands. Give a Little Love is our theme for the holidays this season, and it's just a take on expanding Giving Tuesday throughout the holiday season and really being able to provide smiles and laughter and a little bit of kindness and joy to our children, our communities, and everybody in need. So that's what Give a Little Love is. And stay tuned to Bank of Guam. Follow us on social media for more.
And on behalf of the KUAM Care Force, we thank the Bank of Guam and the entire island of Guam for a fabulous Giving Tuesday. And we hope to give kindness throughout the year and spread it throughout the island, throughout the world, and we hope to keep on giving to the entire world. So, yes.
All right, our Giving Tuesday, we end here at the Catholic Social Service. The day today was just a lot of giving. We saw a lot of people give a lot of things, and today we're here with Mark from Social Services, Catholic Social Services. Mark, we'll start off first. What does this mean for you guys to receive these gifts and stuff?
Oh, it means a lot because on a daily basis we get a lot of clients come in asking for emergency food. We average about like 100 to 150 clients a month asking for food commodities, hygiene bags, and even diapers and infant supplies. So it truly means a lot for us to receive these donations, and hopefully that with Toys for Tots coming too, hopefully we get a lot of donations as well to help those who are not only in need, but those who cannot afford to give their children the toys that they don't often receive.
Okay. And Mark, for those who would get a chance today on Giving Tuesday, I mean, like we said, Giving Tuesday is not just one day. It's not just it's every day, right? So for those who want to give and contribute, how do they do that here at Catholic Social Services?
Okay. For those who would like to donate to us, they can come here in our office. We are located behind Rev and Tax, and they can also give us a call at 635-1442, and we will handle it from there.
All right. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps it up here. Like I said, Giving Tuesday does not end today. It's every day. Give what you can every single day, because that's how Giving Tuesday continues. That's pretty much wraps it up. My name is Victorious. On behalf of everybody at KUAM Care Force and everybody who helped out pitch in today, thank you so much and happy Giving Tuesday. Viva Giving Tuesday!
Viva!